Listen, I live in Florida, right? Everybody from Florida know it's hot and rain and all this other shit. But if y'all notice, it's been like extra hot, like extra crispy, then the burnt. You feel me? And I'm gonna say I seen some shit one day. Right, I'm talking about rain right now. Um, like I think I ain't gonna say I think I know that the government is controlling this shit because I seen some shit. Not saying that it can't happen, but it's just I've in 33 years I've never seen it happen, and then all of a sudden now you starting to see a lot of strange things. Like I seen a rainbow. I've never seen a full rainbow in my life. Um, I've ever right. I seen a full rainbow, and then there was another like slightly fainted another rainbow on top of that. I've never seen that before. But listen, one day I was driving. It wasn't rain. Like okay, I forgot where I was going, but I had went the wrong way. Now you could see the sky. It was gloomy, but it wasn't raining. Okay, so I drove past like right here was maybe like the I don't know what you would call it. It's like a damn dog. It's like it's not a curb, but it's like a little intersection thing. But it'll have like trees in the middle of it where you can do like U turns or turn around, whatever. So I drove past that and went to another thing, right? So I literally turned around, and by the time I turned around to face the other direction, it's raining like a motherfucker. In one spot, raining harder than a bitch. In the other spot, it's dry and sunny. I know what happens, but I'm saying I've never seen it happen like that, to where it was no rain, and instantly just turning around is half rain, half sunny. How the whole sky go from gloomy to half rain and half sunny? Here's another question I got. I don't know how often it rains in California, but I don't think it rains too often. Right? I don't know. I ain't gonna say that, but I know it's dry. California is like right from Oregon, right? How is it that Oregon is so rainy, but California hardly gets any rain or whatever? It's so dry as shit out. Cause Oregon, like this, I didn't know this until I went. I used to live in Oregon. You could get to California. Like California is like right above. Like I think Oregon is like right here. Like Oregon might be right here. California might be like right up here, like above it to the side, kind of. Not saying that it's nothing. Could be, could not be. I don't know. I'm just talking. Just talking. But I think it's something up with this weather. How this weather's been acting. Man, I've been thinking that Katrina was the government. The tsunami in India, I think it was. I think that was the government. I think all this shit is the government, bro. I think a lot of shit that's going on is the government. Population control, COVID, the monkey flu, monkey pox, Zika flu, Zika virus, swine flu. You notice? Do you notice how many diseases come and go? Swine flu. You don't even hear about that shit no more. Swine flu coming through, killing bitches. And it's just gone. Nobody talk about that shit. Don't even. I barely remember that shit. I ain't gonna say don't remember it, but I mean like, it came and gone like it never happened. Zika virus came and gone. Natural diseases like pneumonia. I mean, you get rid of pneumonia, but pneumonia is always there. Somebody can always get pneumonia. You know what I'm saying? You don't always get it every, any time of the year. But I'm saying pneumonia is something that's been here and still here. The flu. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of this. I'm trying to think. Psoriasis, scoliosis. You know what I'm saying? Cancer, diabetes. All of that type of shit has always been there. Like, how are these motherfucking dudes just coming, killing people, and then just disappearing? I'm just saying. Maybe I'm not saying anything at all. I think it's something to it, me personally. Nobody agrees with me, that's okay. If a bit don't agree with what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say you're dumb because you don't agree with me. Because we've been programmed to think opposite of what the fuck I think. The thinking like normal, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not normal. I don't think like normal people think. So because I'm outside of the normal realm, I'm crazy. That's fine with me. Maybe I'm wrong. But certain things just don't, you know what I'm saying? Terrorists doesn't come and do 9/11, but then there be people, 20 people, so people that witness what the fuck happened just mysteriously come up dead. Plane came crashing to the Pentagon, which is a flat building, and there's no plane residue. There's no plane debris. I ain't gonna say diseases can't come and go. I just think it's funny how certain ones come and go. I think they control everything. We're controlled from the phones we use, the shows we watch, the clothes we wear, the shit we buy, the air we breathe, the food we eat. It's controlled by them. If you don't believe that, look at the farm. Look at what's going on at farming around this country right now. Go buy you a fucking bag of chicken. Under fucking $20. Why the fucking in Norway they're being forced to either move their fucking cattle to another country or execute them? Terminate them, excuse me, execute, but same thing. I'm not saying nothing at all. Maybe I am. I'm just talking, nigga. This world that we know right now is over. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I might sound crazy right now. The world that we know is over. Bitch, did y'all know that we in a recession? The United States of America just entered a recession a couple days ago. Might have been last week. But we're in a recession. We just can't see it past all the fucking Segways and hoverboards and iPhones and Instagram booties and fucking Chris Rock getting slapped by this nigga and goddamn Kanye West is a new born again Christian on stage with motherfucking Marilyn Manson and Lil Uzi putting diamonds in his fucking forehead and Young Thug and them getting arrested for being dumb motherfuckers. We can't see that shit. Cause how we gonna be in a recession? These niggas got ice, all this shit, da 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 da. Bitch, this world is over as we know it. People don't realize it yet, nigga, but we have entered the times of tribulation. Overseas, I don't remember exactly what country. It might have been Australia, Europe. I think it might have been Europe. They already doing the fucking chip, the mark of the beast. To where you don't, why, listen, you know, in China, they freezing people bank accounts right now, nigga. My face phone. Listen, I don't remember what I should have fucking recorded this shit, but it was such a quick clip and it just blew my mind. But it was a video of some worldwide conference where some lady was announcing that they will be doing away with the old currency of debit and credit and be introducing a new form of currency called blockchain. I wish, like, I had a homie that was into that trading and all the other shit and was telling me about blockchain. But me personally, dog, before I even get into some shit like that and trying to invest my money and waste my time into that shit, I want to see that shit actually benefit and the bit ain't just talking. And I never seen him benefit from that stock trading shit, so I never really paid attention to it. But I wish I'd have listened to that nigga though and learned more about that shit, because I have more of an idea of what the fuck finna go on now that they talking about switching that to the actual currency. You feel me? But I don't know what that blockchain is, but I know in Europe they taking that chip. That's that market of beast, and that's how you're supposed to be able to pay for shit, buy shit, survive in this motherfucking world. If you ain't got it, just like what's that movie, Divergent? Good ass movie. Go check it out if you never seen it. I feel like that's how the world was gonna end up. The world that era, it was in the future, but it was like post-apocalyptic, and everybody was broke down into factions. Like they had one. I can't remember the names of any of them because I haven't watched it in so long. But the one faction was the police force people, like, you know, the ones that the police for that era, like whatever, like military police kind of. Then you had the agriculture faction. I don't remember what the name of it was, but you know, it's a faction that does agriculture and grow the plants and food for people, whatever. Then there's a faction, the scientist faction. You know, people that do the science experiments and whatever for the world. I can't remember if there was another one. I think there were 5. I can't remember all of them. But there was like a group of people who were that belonged to no factions that left their home, what they know, to another faction and didn't cut it. And like if you have the choice. Like I think when you're 17, there's a big ritual to where you have to decide whether you want to stay with your faction, or go to something else. And I'm not gonna lie, that is a hard situation that I can imagine. Like you raise your children, and then they get to 17 and they decide they want to become another faction. Y'all cannot communicate anymore whatsoever. They don't exist to you. But then I said there was, if you're factionless, you can't do nothing. You can't buy no food. You can't eat. You can't survive. You can't do shit. Then it come to find out, like, the faction for the police force, you go through your training and you survive, your victory at the end is you injected with a chip, which is supposed to be like a prize thing, because everybody that's made it into that faction got it. There's a couple that didn't take it, right? The next day they woke up, they were zombies. No emotion, no feeling, no nothing. No control. Which was the new people issuing in the New World Order, like wiping out people for no reason and shit. Watch the movie, bro. I know I'm all over the place with this. That's what I told you I do. I talk too fucking much. My mind is constantly going, and I'll try to connect the dots. If the dots ain't connecting with what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying, take the separate topic that I'm talking about, because everything I'm talking about has something to do with something. That movie Divergent, I feel like that's the direction that we're going. Like the kids, they're now in a generation, like my baby starting school on the 10th in kindergarten, bro. I don't feel like they'll make it to the world that we know right now will make it to 2000 for them to grow up, to graduate. I feel like the end is now. Like I feel like we might got a few years. We might got maybe 5 to 10 at most. But I wouldn't put it past it ending pretty soon. Especially when Trump comes back in office. Yeah. They say the Antichrist is gonna be in the political party. I know. Let me stop running my mouth. I was intending for this to be like a 6, 7, 8 minute video, and I'm pushing 15. Let me know what y'all think. Anybody want to have anybody that agrees or disagree with anything that I'm saying? Hit me up. We could do a live video feed. We can chop it up, talk it out. Hit me up. Let me know what y'all think, nah.